quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bunch formation for these receivers. Snags it quickly on the left. Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Pirates! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Power football with the run. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Turns it on in midfield. Flying down the left side. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gators!
All game long, this guy's been putting his toolbox on display. He's got speed, he's got wiggle, he's got vision. That's another long touchdown run, David. And he made no bones about it earlier in the season. He said, I want to win the Doak Walker Award. He's putting up numbers today that are going to help him do that.
Yeah, this will go a long way. Already over 100. Now add this big, long touchdown run. The defense better find some answers, because I'm just going to keep giving it to them over and over again until they solve the problem.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
And they got him for the the sack. Had good protection for a minute. Tried to create a little more time, and the defense was there to stop it.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Marsh. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him, and down he goes. Will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jackson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Gators are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Gators have this offense rolling. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Florida! Rolled his way into the end zone.
Talking Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
And he puts through the extra point. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The run inside. It's Jackson. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On the move and looking deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
He's not afraid to go deep. Makes a deep grab. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. Touchdown, Longhorns! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. Rams him with the stiff arm. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. At the 35, he's got more. Right down the gut of the field. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Gator! Once he got some room, it was over.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards in the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do you. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And he tacks on the extra point. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And wings it incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Got it down the field. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw it again, and why not? That's reeled in. It's Bennett.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Running inside. It's Jackson. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab past the marker. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well.
He's loose down the middle. He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Florida.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running.
And the Gators headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Breaks the tackle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left side, it's Smith. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Deflected near the end zone.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game, you want to pay it off and just put some points up on it.
Well, and see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards, even if I get stopped.
And they will score. Touchdown, Boise State.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get these golden goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gators in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Gators have their offense in high gear. Scanning the field, it's Brady. The quick out. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Finds a little space. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Run in the red zone. It's Jackson. Hard running there. Maybe some room here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Jackson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. The give to the single back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down, it's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Gators will hustle to the line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. The run inside. It's Jackson. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Got a little grass. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida. Extra point here will tie the game. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
He'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets enough. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line. It's a huge play as this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Sweet cut there. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot.
Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Running inside, it's Jackson. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. So now it's 2nd and long. Just feeds the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Broncos want to move quickly. They'll give it to him again. Fights off a defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit.
Hey, be for real. This the only mode you can play in, ain't it?
Wondering, what adjustments do we have to
Anytime
make?
they come out with them new stats, you gotta play in arcade mode.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
That's arcade mode right there, homeboy.
Runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Just like Mad.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw, it's Brady. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it on the right. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they get the takeaway. Prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. All by himself down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the 1st half, they've had a lot of success.